Hello, hello, and welcome back for another episode of the Empowerment Exchange. And today I'm really excited to talk to you about what I'm going to talk to you about today because I have heard and have actually probably experienced it myself too of finding some level of shame in being successful or made to feel shame in being successful. And I know that women, especially women that I work with, they struggle with that. They struggle with being successful or being more successful than, in some cases, their partner or their parents. And I wanted to just spend about the next 10 or 15 minutes talking to you, women, specifically to let you know that there is absolutely no shame in being successful. And in a world where women have historically been marginalized, achieving success is not just a personal victory, it's really a triumph for all women. I personally feel that if women link arms, we rise up together. I have clients who do the same thing that I do. I have a lot of colleagues and friends and people in my circle that we have very similar things that we do, very similar ways that we help support people and encourage people to transform their lives, grow their businesses. And I don't look at anybody as competition. I don't compare. I used to compare. I used to be stuck in that trap, but I don't do that anymore. You know why? Because I have learned to love myself. I'm also supported by an amazing husband who tells me all the time that I am amazing. And he literally allows me to step in my own power and be there and support me. He doesn't try to take that away from me. He is just literally my number one cheerleader. He is the one that comes behind me every time we're doing something, and he is there taking pictures and cheering me on and clapping. And he's just absolutely amazing. So that support has really helped me as I've continued to grow myself and love myself where I'm at. Are there things in my life I want to change? Of course, but you have to love yourself through the process. So it's important to understand that when you have a personal success or you have a personal victory, share it. Because people like me, women like me, we want to be there to help lift you up and celebrate you and adjust your crown when nobody is watching. That's what women like me like to do. And I know a lot of those women are out there. I know I have met some extraordinary women recently on LinkedIn, like just amazing women who are out there just changing the world, doing things that are just really impressive. And I really feel like when women together can band together and rise up, we can do anything. So I think it's time to really change the narrative on women moving to the forefront, women really becoming successful and stepping into their power and owning it. And if you're listening and you're a woman who struggles with being successful, or if you're a woman who feels that her circle makes her feel bad, or that where you work makes you feel bad, or whatever it is, I'm just here to tell you that there is no shame in being successful. And here's why you should really embrace your success with both hands. First thing is, you know what? You deserve it. Period. Drop the mic. Empowerment Exchange is over. You deserve it. Your hard work, your dedication, your skills, they have brought you to where you are. And your success is a testament to your efforts. And I can tell you I'm 53 years old and I have had a lifelong career in finance. And then I moved into coaching. I've had a very successful career, very successful. And for the longest time, I almost felt like I had to be quiet about it. I had to be, I had to be in my place about it, especially in finances. When I was coming up in finance, it was very male dominated. Thank goodness there are a lot more women advisors that are coming out, but it was very male dominated. And that was a challenge. And you almost felt kind of suppressed in that situation because there wasn't enough women that were in that space to really push it to the forefront. But your efforts, your hard work, you showing up for yourself, showing up for your clients, showing up for your goals and your visions for yourself, you deserve it. Period. Second reason why you should embrace your success is because by what you're doing, you inspire others. When women see other women succeed, it creates a ripple effect. Your success can inspire and motivate others to pursue their dreams. I can tell you this is true for me. I have women who I have watched for years. Lisa Nichols is one of them. And you talk about a full circle moment. Like Lisa has literally one of the most incredibly real, authentic people I've ever met in my entire life. I have followed her through her career. I have followed her through The Secret, the things that she's done with Jack Canfield. I have watched her journey. And being able to be in her presence, being able to have been on her show, now doing a book with her, now getting ready to go to LA to spend time with her, that is a very full circle moment for me. And it was watching while I was going through what I was going through, leaning on Lisa, leaning on her motivation, leaning on her story to be able to help me through mine. And now here I am going to be, I'm doing projects with her, and I'm sitting down and I'm fellowshipping with her and spending time with this extraordinary person who has been so incredibly important in my life. When you can sit and you can celebrate all the things, like I celebrate everything that she's doing. I celebrate everything that other people who I admire are doing, Tony Robbins and Brene Brown and, Nicola Coughlan. I'm connected to a lot of incredible people, and I love watching them succeed. And when women are watching you succeed, and my clients or the people who are in my community have watched me succeed, it is really inspiring. And it does create that ripple effect, and it does motivate other people, especially like with the transparency that I've had in my life. I was abused, divorced, single mom, business owner, mysterious medical situation, like you name it, it was thrown in my direction. And I gave people access to me. I gave people access to the ugly and to me being vulnerable. And that has inspired so many people. And as my social media continues, or my social community continues to grow, I hear all the time how they have watched my struggles, and my struggles have helped them get off the couch, climb their mountains, do whatever it is that they needed to do. And that is why I do what I do. That is the reason why you should embrace being successful, because you're inspiring other people. You break stereotypes. Every successful woman challenges outdated stereotypes about what women can do and what they cannot do. So remember, you are shattering ceilings and you are changing stereotypes for what it is that women can do. And you're creating change. Successful women in various fields contribute to overall progress of society by bringing diverse perspectives and solutions. So we're changing the game by showing up for ourselves, pulling a seat up to the table that before we maybe would have never had a seat at. We're clearing out the space and we're making the opportunity for us to slide in and have a seat at that table. And you're empowering yourself. I'm an empowerment coach. I talk about empowerment all of the time. It is one of the most powerful things you can do, is stand in your power, stand in what it is, what you want. Be very clear on what you want and be very clear on what you don't want. I talk about the no manifesto. What are you available for? What are you not available for? Making sure people are aware of that, letting them understand your boundaries, and just understanding that when you're empowering yourself, you're embracing your success. And remember, when you're standing in your power and you're embracing your success, it's going to boost your confidence. It's going to reinforce your self-worth. So very, very important. I'm going to share with you a couple of action steps to embrace your success without shame. Number one, acknowledge your achievements. Keep a journal. Keep it in your phone. I have my clients keep their look at what I did lists, so that whenever they start doubting themselves, I'm like, what did you do? Go back and look at your list. Keep it in your journal of accomplishments and milestones. Big, small, doesn't matter. Just have a list of something that you can reflect back to. Have it in your notes in your phone. Have it on Post-it notes. Have it wherever you need to go back and reflect upon it. Make sure that you're acknowledging your achievements and celebrate your victories. It doesn't matter how big or how small they are. Number two, surround yourself with supportive people, positive advocates, people who are doing and living and having the things in their lives that you want to have in yours. Iron sharpens iron. Success leaves clues. Please make sure that you are surrounding yourself with the right people, building a network of friends and mentors and coaches and colleagues who celebrate along with you. I have clients who I've had for 20 years. And even though their finances might be in place and their life is on a great trajectory, they still will reach out to me, so I celebrate with them. because they know I am going to be there to cheer them on, and I'm going to be, shaking my imaginary pom poms, but I'm going to be there. And that's the type of people that you need to have in your life. Practice positive self talk. Replace self doubt with affirmations and positive thoughts. Remind yourself of your worth daily and value that you bring to the table. And then mentor and support other women. That's what I do. That is what my life is. I mentor, coach, support, encourage other women. Share your knowledge, share your story, share your ugly, share your experiences to help other women succeed and lift others as you rise. Creating a supportive circle, supportive tribe, supportive group of people who are going to be there, who are going to support you just as much as you support them. But again, make sure, as I talked about with the No Manifesto, that you're setting boundaries. Don't let others' opinions dictate how you feel about your success. Be firm in protecting your time and energy from those who may try to undermine your achievements. I'm going to share just a little bit on this. Before, I used to be really sensitive about posting pictures of my husband and I traveling, or, going and doing something, or an award even that I received, because I didn't want it to be like I was flaunting. But I know how hard I have had to work in my life to accomplish what I've accomplished. I know how hard I can remember years and years and years and years ago, I didn't really have a proper vacation until I was in my 30s. I couldn't afford one. So now when I am able to go to Italy, or I'm able to go to California or to Canada or whatever, I remember the days that I prayed for what I have now. And I do, moving into the next one, I am grounded and I stay humble. And I know I embrace my success, and my husband and I are very successful, and we share our success with other people, with other organizations. We are very humble in what we do, but there's nothing wrong with us being successful. There's nothing wrong with us having a life that we want. There's nothing wrong with you living the life that you want. Just make sure you remember, nobody gets to things in their life by themselves. There are always people around you who support and encourage you. And understand that success is a journey, and there's always room for growth. And advocate for yourself. Don't shy away from promoting your work or your achievements. I did this all the time. Speak up for yourself in professional and personal settings, and reflect on your journey. Take time to reflect on where you started and how far you've come, and appreciate the growth and the lessons along the way. So as I wrap up, from just wanting to interject into your day today, there is no shame in being successful. And I want you to understand that success really is nothing to be ashamed of. It's a badge of honor that you've earned through your perseverance and your hard work. And by embracing your achievements, you're not only empowering yourself, but you're also paving the way for future generations of women to do the same. So celebrate your journey, lift up others, and remember, there is no shame in being successful. And please celebrate what it is that you are achieving and accomplishing, so that I can come alongside of you and celebrate with you. So I will be back again with another Empowerment Exchange. Bye, everyone.